All right, I'm excited about this because, of course, without you, I would not be in this anyway. Um, because you know, but let me introduce myself for those that are going to be watching. I am Christina Smith, aka Chris Smith, because first calls me Christina is my mama. Um, and I am a Ruby executive, and I'm really excited about this interview with Miss Kalana Cale because she is the reason that I said yes. So I don't want to keep you guys long, so I'm gonna get right to it. I got some great questions to get the good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. So first, real quick, if you could just give us like a little brief history, just about you and what you were doing before it works found you.
before it works found me, what was I doing? Hmm. So I actually left corporate America in 2011, and I am a single mom of one, um, knucklehead teenager about now, and I literally was in school. I was a law student, and I was also a professional makeup artist. And probably about 2012, 13 is actually when I started building my makeup artistry business. And it was simply because I knew that I was going to be in law school, and basically I needed something, just anything to help with this process as far as getting through school and what I was going to do and how I was going to take care of Cameron. And I actually prayed on it one day, and God said, just use your gifts. And that's literally how I fell on by faith makeup artistry, because I have a marketing degree and minor, and literally like speaking to people and talking to people and like interacting and helping other small businesses grow their businesses. That's what I did, and that's what I did well. Even on the side, when I was in corporate America, I would get an idea, I would talk to someone, and bam, stuff would just like start spitting out. So I thought that when you go in entrepreneurship, especially if you have an education and a background, you go with that background. Little did I know that I was literally going to be sitting in church and hearing a sermon that's saying, step out on faith, do everything on faith. And he just kept throwing that word. And I was like, okay, Lord, I got faith. What does that mean? And and I literally got the word, use your gifts. And thus, by faith, makeup artistry manifested from that. And I became a professional makeup artist and literally got an opportunity to work with some of the best in the industry, which catapulted my career. I mean, it's totally, God has hands literally on my hands around my business, and it was doing well. So I wasn't really looking for anything before it works, because I was in school, I had scholarships, single moms, you get other kind of like benefits and things like that. And it was just, working out well. Cameron wasn't missing a beat.
Yeah, and that's how I met you. Actually,
Yep.
through by faith.
Yep.
At the what was it? Photo shoot, fashion show, one of those, something like
Right.
that.
For your mom's
But
business.
through my
Yep.
mom,
Yep.
yep. And I remember you briefly mentioning it at that point,
Mm-hmm.
about it works, and I kind of blew it off because I had seen some stuff before. And I think I got blitzed. Now that I come to think about it, I think you blitzed me.
Let's wrap.
Uh, Leslie. And so, it's just crazy how we all got connected, by other things that we did. And now we're both here, in this great business together, going after similar goals. And it's just been great. So, now that we know a little bit of your background, how exactly did it work find you? Because I know in this business, we like to say we didn't find it work, it found us.
Exactly.
It literally, it does. It finds you. It creeps up on you, and you're like, what? I'm
It
in
creeps
this
literally right
stuff.
up on you. So, okay, so I told you about my background and what I was doing. I have right now, I am probably working on my umpteenth degree. I'm one of those forever learners. I love the fact of being scholastically challenged, and being a scholar and working, in your area, in your field, and knowing what you're talking about. And so I worked, after Howard University, I worked with a company called International Paper, and the corporate job was great. It was a lot of fun, until the fact of I was a regional sales manager and I was literally traveling 75% of the time. And we had, great trips, all that stuff wrapped in the corporate perks as far as corporate, gas cards, food, all that good stuff, all the perks, the good stuff, right? Meat and potatoes. So, but then they said, we want to centralize the entire team back to Memphis, Tennessee, where they moved me from. No, that's not the plan. And so when I left the company and I was working in By Faith Makeup Artistry, I'm watching a young lady who's like living it up, who's having a lot of fun, and she's all over, the internet, and she's young and free, and she's just, taking these pictures with her on her pose on her hip and all this good stuff. And I said, that's Alina. Like, Alina babysit my son, Alina. Like, I love her. And so we already had a connection anyway. She used to be an intern with International Paper with the company. And I literally called her up. Now, there are people that I knew here in Chicago that did the business that I had worked with in the past. I did not call them. I called Alina in Atlanta from Chicago and inboxed her. And so I didn't call her. I inboxed her. I said, I'm going to try your wraps. And that is literally what people still do to this day. This business is about networking and it's about relationships. And I knew her on a personal level. I trusted her with my pride and joy, which is my child, when I used to work another business. And she watched me do that. And, and she said that was really kind of one of her first introductions into seeing how these type of businesses worked. And so for me, it was like a no-brainer after I spoke with her, because she literally asked me 3 questions at the end of the call. And if this was an opportunity call, I would literally stop the call and say, the 3 questions are, it's plain and simple. Are you interested in, being a retail customer and paying 100%? That's fine. I mean, I take everybody's money, cash, check, credit card, cash app, what you want to do. You want 40% off because everybody likes a deal. You can be a loyal customer. You can try all of our great products. I don't know if you can see them all behind me, but chocolate greens, you can try those. You can get the energy drink. So it was all those things that she was throwing at me, right? She said, you could try any of those things for the next 3 months, and have a great deal and be my loyal customer. Or Kalana, you can also get a free pack of wraps and start my business and be a distributor and join us and, be in business with me for literally on less than $100. I said, and I get a free pack of wraps? Right. Now, mind you, that was the main reason I inboxed her in the first place. And so that was like the first introduction, because I was like, for me, someone who's a go-getter, someone who also, it just mirrored and matched very well already with my makeup artistry business, because we have an excellent skincare line, and I'm able to share that with my clients. And so it was a no-brainer for me. Free pack of wraps, less than $100, start a business. She looks like she having fun, and I like to have fun. What else? I mean, there was nothing else to it. So
right. Yeah.
That was it. That's how it found me.
And that's just how quick it happens. I mean, you see something, and just so, like you were saying, those 3 simple questions, and, some people don't realize they have those options. Yep. And so that's why we like to present all 3 questions. Do you want to be retail? Do you want to be a loyal customer? Or do you want to make this money? Yes. So we give you those 3 options so that you can decide what works best for you.
Exactly.
So, once we know you've been in the business for a little while, and I already know, I was Facebook stalking you before I signed up, so I already knew you were jamming.
I can't.
So when did it, because I was, when did it hit you that you were really living the life you dreamed of, and how did it feel?
Okay. It hits me every day. So nothing comes easy when God places it over your life and it's something for you to do. Like, absolutely nothing. There are always going to be obstacles and challenges. And the fact that you can be in this business with people that you never even knew, and they become family and sisters in this company. And it's an amazing awe, because the first point of when I think about this question that came to mind, I was on a cruise. And I'm looking out at the water. Y'all can't swim a lick. I am a straight black girl with the hair done. I'm not even getting in the pool. If you see me in the water, it's because I'm staging pictures for the cute. So with my hair like this. So on the cruise, I won a cruise with this. I was like, OMG, I'm on a free cruise. It was all, it works, people. It was absolutely like mind-boggling. I mean, I'd never been to the Bahamas. I'd never been on a cruise. And here I was, you know, with my girl, Shaquita, who's my sister now. And it was awesome. I mean, second point that comes to mind is we've had some really awesome, over the last couple of years, diamond retreats. And I've been privy to be a part of the first and the second annual one. And when I was literally just like a month or so ago in the room, dressed, you know, to the T, face beat, you know, just like I do as a makeup artist. I don't show up on the scene without the lips popping. And Cammie Dempsey walked in the room. Y'all, she is the CEO's daughter. Right. It's like, you know, she helped run this company. And she is an awesome representation and ambassador, you know, Diamond with this. It was just like, OMG, when she walks in the room and we are in this small, intimate setting of less than 30 women on a top 10 earner company, you know, it's just like, wow. It just, every single day, it literally wows me and brings tears in my eyes. And again, I received an award from, you know, this group. We had like superlatives. And guess what it was for? The number one person who you think would show up with green nails, because I had green nails at the time, and green hair to match. I said, this business is for me, because they know what to celebrate me for, you know? And again, my sister Shaquita was sitting right next to me. Third confirmation, we are, you know, ups and downs in the business, in the industry and things like that. If anybody's watching this, you know, ain't nothing smooth sailing. You know, the devil's coming for you. If something's great, if he has it for you, he is, you know, it's coming. So get ready for it and get ready to work hard and don't quit. But just last week, we had a 5 a.m. prayer session. Man, I mean, through Messenger, this woman prayed over our lives and our businesses and our sisterhood. I've seen her grow in her Christianity, in her business. And again, I mean, I was literally brought to tears. I've been through so many ups and downs with family things and have literally true sisters in this business that I talk to on an everyday basis. And again, it was my girl, Shaquita. So confirmation how this business has been like an aha. This is where I need to be. I'm living the life and the dream. I don't clock in. I take my son every day to school. I don't worry about where he is. I am there, Johnny, on spot. Matter of fact, the little boy left his homework today. Who took it to him in the middle of the morning? You know? Yeah. So these are just experiences that you cannot get when you are sitting behind someone's desk. And you are crunching their numbers and analytically devising how they are going to, you know, get more, go up on the stock, or, you know, even in the makeup industry, you know, I couldn't do this if I was on someone's sales floor selling their lipstick. Yep. I just couldn't. So total dream come true.
Yes, definitely. You got me over here about to be in tears because I know. Because, you know, we get into these conversations and it's just, it's surreal. It's really surreal. People don't realize, because people work all their lives to get to this point. People retire at 60, 80, you know, some people don't ever retire because they have to go back, retire and go back.
Exactly.
And they don't experience the freedom of being able to spend that extra time with family, to travel, to do the things that you want to do, not just the things that you have to do in life. So this next question, it kind of goes along the same lines because I know you're a mom of Kim, raising Kim, and
yeah, all of us can't be like you. Yeah,
girl with the tribe, right?
Kim's on fleek, and she has 5 kids. Next, what's the question?
I'm gonna see somebody's interview one day. So if you could go back if you look back over the years of being in work, if you could go back and change something or do something differently, whether it be a good thing or a bad thing, and just to do it a little bit differently, what would you do?
I'm gonna give this synopsis real quick. Work harder, faster. Start out the gate. I mean, literally, I could tell you all stories. I mean, get on YouTube videos, watch the information that's out there, get inside of your back office, your e-suite, read up on the documents that are there, watch videos like this, associate yourself with like-minded individuals, because this business is literally, think about it like going to a large church, okay? Huge fellowship hall. It's a plethora of information, resources that you can take part of, different organizations that you can join and be a part of in the church. Mind you, the only people that say, I like small church, I've never really felt at home, it's because they did not get in it and get in the trenches and work and be a servant for God. Now, mind you, this is not that. This is a business. But how are you going to be a servant to your team? How are you going to go and grow up if you don't get in it and work and get your hands dirty? If I break a nail, y'all, I make money to get it fixed now. Hey, so it's so exciting. But what I would say is I would move faster and with more urgency, because remember, I told you I started just to try to reps. And that's the mindset that a lot of people have. And unfortunately, if you don't get in it and understand why you start this business, had my lights been cut off, I've been close, y'all, been close. Had my lights been cut off and I walked in Cameron's room and had to shine a flashlight on my baby, y'all, know how many customers I would be getting?
Right.
Fast. So it was just the fact of the timing and the urgency in my life. Whereas I was beating so many faces at the time, or my scholarship was right. And I was thinking all I needed to do was just get started, wrapping my tummy, because that's all I really want to do. But I joined a business, with very little overhead. And had I done this faster, baby,
right,
just do it. Just get in it, don't stop, and do it, because the money is there. So I would definitely say move with urgency.
Right, and that goes right into my next question, because that's actually, this is a business.
Today, going flow.
I already knew it was gonna flow. So, this is a business. People forget this is the actual business. This isn't just, a job. This isn't, a 9 to 5. This is a business. You own what you do. You control what you do, how much you make. So what are 3 tips? Because we already know you said move. So what are your 3 top tips to get people going to be successful in this business?
Okay. You don't need a big piece of paper. You need a sticky note for this one. Don't quit. There is no stop sign in this business. There is no be in sleep. Okay, again, there's no be in sleep. If you go to sleep on the last day of the month and you want BB short, you short. You came up short. I mean, I just had this life conversation with my son. I understand trying is great and we need to try our hardest, but when we try and we miss the mark, we still miss the mark. Yeah. So don't quit and try not to miss your mark. Set your goals straight and right. Create a balance. Number 2 would be create a balance. And that comes with focus in this business. If you come in and you work with urgency, you are creating that balance with your family. And you're learning this, Chris. We talk about this all the time. You have to have a set amount of time to to clean your home. You have to have a set amount of time to pick up the kids. You have to get up earlier. You have to stay up later to get your business done. You know, Ambassador Diamonds have told me that they actually work their full-time jobs all the way through, you know, becoming an ambassador diamond and just working hard with urgency, but with focus, and sometimes all on social media, and sometimes on their breaks, and sometimes pulling over, and sometimes with a, you know, an earpiece in the car, you know, or a car phone, or telling the kids, here, take them French fries. You know, I'm on call. You know, I'm about to get this loyal. So you just, you know, a balance and a focus, finding out some months you're going to work harder for your family, and some months you're going to work harder for your business. But figure out the industry ups and downs. Look at the projection of the industry. And because I came from a corporate sales background and a marketing and business background, I was able to do that, you know, early on in the business. And I see what month I'm going to have to focus on Cam. All right, let me get him this scholarship. And some months, like this month, you guys, where we have something, you know, super important on the table and all these bonuses, and we're getting ready for conference, and, you know, and he's got scholarship applications due, and we're doing an SAT prep class tomorrow. He's in 8th grade. I mean, there's very little balance, basically, you know, not to mention the fact that the girl got a new boo. So, you know, it's just, you have to create that balance. And I don't want to be short of any bit of excellence in any part of my life, you know. Yeah. And so I have a desire, and I literally pray over my business daily to be great, you know, at as much as possible as I can be. So the last thing, your number 3 would be, do what you're good at, do it well, and do it often. So for me, it's makeup artistry and making people live and love and feel good, right? So in about a week or so, we have a women's conference at church. That is an opportunity for me to be in front of a lot of people, share my gifts of makeup artistry, share my business as well, and share it and help people love themselves and feel good all in one space. So the thing is, put your things in a pot and say, this is what I'm good at. You know, Lord, use me in my gifts, and he'll make room for all of them to happen and manifest all at the same exact time. Because if he gives it to you, then I promise you, then he's going to make a way for those gifts. And that's what I would say as far as, you know, urgency, focus, and getting in there, making it happen, and just doing what you love and doing it well. You know, and doing it often, because this business has to also be fun at the same time, because you have to outweigh why you are not going to that 9 to 5. In some months, you know, why you don't have that set salary that, you know, that you had at that 9 to 5. And it's because you have so much greater that you can attain. There's no glass ceiling in this business. So that's what I would definitely say as far as my 3 tips. Hope they were good, y'all.
Yeah. Of course, as always. And you know, especially that being focused, and especially that saying about the BV. There is no BV in sleep. Kalana will tell you, I don't sleep. I'm the first person up and the last one to bed every single day. And I just do what I got to do. I mean, having 5 kids, my time is very, very limited. So I can't be, you know, wasting a day away, because I got 20,000 things to do and work the business.
Exactly.
So, you know, my next thing is along the same lines, of course, with BV. Okay. And the only thing that comes with BV is products. And so, of course, you know, I got to know what your favorite, we already know it's skincare, but what's your favorite? You can give us, I know you don't want to do just one, so just give us your top, whatever, and why it's your favorite.
Y'all, I have skincare and products all over my house. We live and breathe. The point that I can get up in the morning and wash my face with cleanser, then I wash my whole body with this thing. It's the business. Right. My edges, y'all didn't see, I was, they on fleek. My nails, these are all of mine. Hair, skin, and nails, they the business. Can you see that this is all my nails? So, like, in the skincare line, That's my favorite. You did say per line, my favorite, right? Because I'm extra.
I know you're gonna do the whole line. So.
In the greens, the berry greens and the chocolate greens are my favorite. I love this with almond milk, the chocolate greens with almond milk, and then I love the berry in like a smoothie. Okay, I put it with like frozen mangoes, peaches. Oh, I started a new thing yesterday. I threw some vanilla shake in it. Y'all, protein and energy on fleek. Do you hear me? So in the morning for breakfast, I'll have my new fave, keto coffee, right? Keto.
Yes.
So I have the keto coffee, comes in this cute little pack. I carry it with me all over. I can have it with ice. One of my sideline sisters in the business that I went on a mission trip with, she actually showed it was in a jar. And she had it in a jar. And it was perfect because she can actually have it, like, you know how you have cookie mix in a jar and you just shake it up? So she pre-makes it the way she wants it, can add the water later on, shake it up and go. Baby, I'm so excited about that new thing. So I'm going to get some mason jars, and that's, Christmas is going to be keto coffee. So, so energy, if you can't tell, for me, because of my lifestyle being so busy, doing mission work, doing ministry, being a single mom, I live in a city that is always up, and just being a mom, being on your P's and Q's is something that you need in running your own business. So the top things on my list are skincare, having nice, flawless skin, having healthy skin, okay? Collagen, elasticity wise, all that good stuff. So the keto coffee helps with all of that, as well as the cleanser and the stretch mark cream. But then the next things would be energy and focus for me. So I'm not the best with taking pills. And so that's why the greens are one of my faves, because they're like a liquid vitamin. And then the other thing would be, as far as the energy and focus, like the keto coffee gives great energy. The green, what is this, our energy drink? Yeah, like berry flavor. Don't do like me. I mix it with the greens and I'll be on 10. I'll be on 100. So, yeah, but hey, it's natural. It's vegan, it's plant-based. You can't go wrong. So, and then the last will be Confianza. I fell in love with Confianza the day that I went diamond in 2015. I was sitting in Panera Bread. I'll never forget. I said, I looked at the bottle and I was like, here it is right here, y'all. I looked at the bottle. I said, I ain't tried this product. I hadn't tried. It says anti-stress. And I'm sitting here looking like, where's all this BB about to come from? I don't know, but I'm about to get it. And I popped a few of those and I was like, ooh, sigh. And I promise you I hit diamond by midnight. Promise you. So that's Confianza is always going to be one of my faves and loves. I like to stress less, have a lot of fun, and be healthy in it, and be cute.
Exactly. See, and so them greens is me all day. My kids drink the greens. It's the favorite in this house all day, every day. Right. So I want to get, before we, get off, I had a particular question because, you mentioned missions and, just the things that you do throughout the day. And, this business isn't just for us. Even though we're the ones working it, it affects literally everyone around us. Mm-hmm. So how has your success with It Works allowed you to impact everyone around you? Family, friends, your team, your clients, everyone.
So in the last 5-6 minutes, you're trying to make me cry, for real.
I know. I had to throw one in there.
The fact that this has become a family business, the fact that we are no longer paying into Walgreens and Walmart for our skincare, our vitamins, and the fact that we are not struggling when it comes to, we are all spread out. And so we have to travel to see one another. And it's just Cameron and I here in Chicago. My brother's in Houston. My sister, my grandmother on my father's side are in Delaware. My parents and my other sister and nieces and everything like that. They're in Alabama. And so every holiday is like, okay, what are we going to do and struggle? And it used to be where, how can we figure out how these ends are going to meet? And I kid you not, on a family chat just about a week ago, we decided we're going on a vacation at a spa resort. And my brother and I were like, hey, we going to cover the cost. And it's because of this business. You know, when I started, I'm not married, so a lot of people bring in their spouses, and I brought in my brother. My grandmother calls him my bro husband. To me, he's my husband. And I tell folks if something happened to him, make the casket big enough for both of us, because I'm going. So, you know, I just love him to death, and I brought him along the ride, and I had no idea I was going to grow this into such a family business. And the fact that my father would promote and get a check. My mother promoted last month and got a check. My sister, you know, she's like, give me those probiotics. I need them. They make me feel good. She was so anti. Oh my goodness. You have any big sisters, y'all? So anti. My little sister is in the business and is building towards Diamond as well. And she left her job. And, you know, and so it's just a dream come true when, regardless if it's a take a gas or a light bill, or like Cameron and I, all of our bills, you know, plus more, then it's a blessing. You know, last week, Cameron lost his grandmother, and there was no money. You know, the family was paying for the actual services. So it was like, he's the only grandchild, he's got to be there. You know, I was able to make that happen for my son. Last year, the year before I was double, I would not have been able to, the drop of a hat, in 1 week, get him to Myrtle Beach for a funeral. So this business has a stronger why for me. And it's the fact that the independence and the time and the ability to be who God has me to be in all levels of life. It's just amazing. So it's touched us health-wise, it's touching us financially, and it's something that I prayed for, and it's just gonna get better and better. I mean, Cale crew about to turn up at conference. So,
yeah, y'all gonna be big dishes.
We coming.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, and the fact that my son gets to see me independently do what a lot of other people do, you know, have to do by going to work. You know, it's just literally amazing. Now there are time constraints. There are different things we have to do to pull back and to focus. And I'm glad that he's old enough for that, you know, but that I can literally check him and say, and he's like, are you posting on social media again? Or why do you have to put all these pictures? Or why do you have to? I said, I'm sorry. Those Jordans come from BB.
Right.
So, you know, there's balance, there's focus, there's love, there's laughter, there's energy, there's excitement. And, you know, my why in this business is to never have to turn down. I want to stay turned up for the rest. So, yeah.
You know, I had to pull on the heartstrings. I had to.
Where's my powder, y'all?
Yeah, I'm dabbing. So we only got maybe about a minute left. So I had a fun question because we're always looking ahead in this company because nobody is thinking of the past. We all pushing for huge goals. So you can answer this. Try and answer it quickly. When you hit the million mark. when you hit the
know
video,
what I'm gonna do? I
tell
got
me what's coming. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
I can do this one easy and quick. I am going to help Cameron invest. Help. Because, you know, he won't be a grown man because I'm going to hit the milli mark soon. But I don't believe in giving a man anything, regardless if he's mine or not. And so I'm going to help him invest in his first property, because that's what a lot of the problems are in our community of color, that we don't have that young enough, that investment. The second thing that I'm going to do is my daughter in Africa, Sikaniso, I'm going to pay off all of her education all the way through college and make sure that her makeup is on fleek. That's a priority, honey. So my baby got to be cute, and her mom. Make sure that her mom has some of the things for the other children as well. You know, and it used to be your goals and things change. It used to be to get my father the vehicle that he wanted, this Lexus he saw on the lot, but he gonna have that before I'm a millionaire. I'm a daddy's girl. I'm gonna take care of Bernard Cale. So that was an easy one.
Well, I think it's getting ready to cut off, so it's been great, and we'll wait to see y'all on the team.
Come on, let's get it. That's the way you join. That's the way you have fun. So I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. This was great. You know, I have your back 100%. And if you are definitely, you know, interested in talking to us about the business, then we will leave the contact information in the video. Have a great one. Love you guys. Great job, Chris.
See y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.